Hey, what's going on, guys? I just thought that I would play some Minecraft today and talk a little bit about me. So, something that I want to get out of the way is sorry if I have like a lisp or if I sound weird. I got my braces off not too long ago and I got a retainer. I want to say, I'm not doing cooking with Skitty. There's a village over there. I'm about to smack some villager ass. I'm not doing it because I forgot. I really wanted to make a Minecraft video with my friends, but we haven't done it in so long, and for some reason none of them are online today. Even though they're like, I really want to do something like so bad. And they get on my case for not wanting to do anything. Guys, this is what it's like growing up for about 6 years with the same internet friends. You spend about 4 years doing everything that you want to do, like over the internet with each other, and then as soon as you start growing up and you start losing interest, they're like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" My internet friend group is really interesting. I met my friends over guess where? Minecraft. I met my friends over Minecraft over a server that I found with my friend in 2014. It was the summer of 2014 because I remember I'd finished third grade. I'm 15 now, and I went over to her house. We were like looking for some plot servers, like creative stuff. We just Googled, we were like, creative plots on Google or whatever the fuck. We found a few. And then we start scrolling a little bit more on Planet Minecraft, I think, and it was called Just Add Bacon. And we thought that the name was funny because we were 9. We were like, hey, that server has a funny bacon food name. Let's join it. And we joined it and we played. It wasn't super popular, and that's what we liked. We didn't want a server with nobody on it, but we also didn't want a server with like 100 people on it a day, which 100 isn't a lot, but like Jab used to have like I'd say on a really good day it would have like 45 players on it, maybe like 35. So it wasn't a huge server. She ended up not playing it as much as I did because that was the year that I went into homeschool. She had stayed in public school, so I was on Minecraft all day after I'd finished my like 2 hours worth of work in good old fourth grade. And then I'd be like, all right, time to fucking play Minecraft and eat Chef Boyardee. Um, it was interesting. And sorry for the lag. I don't know why my frame rate is so low right now, but I think it's because I'm running the fucking recorder or whatever the hell. So, yeah, she didn't play on the server as much as I did because she had a life. Of course, when you have less of a life than a fellow 9-year-old, um, you kind of lose your personality a little bit. So I became a really weird kid. Literally, I was like one of those kids that would like like hi like that and like yeah. Um I was that kid for about 3 years, and somehow I ended up making friends with like everyone except for some really angry staff members. I started making friends with, I remember my first ever friend was this girl named Coco. We used to do like role plays together, and this is like a little bit in the future, but one of my funniest memories to look back on with Coco was we were doing a role play, and we used to role play with another girl and another guy. So it was never just like us two. And the guy wasn't there one day, and she wanted somebody to play as whoever was dating her. And fucking stupid. She wanted a boy to play as her boyfriend. And I was like, girl, I'll play as your boyfriend. Because I was kind of gay at the time. And and she was like, I remember she was like, but wait, you're a girl. And I was like, oh. So I didn't get to play as her boyfriend, which broke my heart. I don't know if I had a crush on her or what. I don't think I did. I don't fucking know. She kind of like acted like she didn't like me for it or something. I remember. But it was a really long time ago and she was like 8 or something. She introduced me to my friend Emily. Me and Emily, we became better friends than I was with Coco. So me and Coco, we started drifting apart a little bit. So that sucks. But I was very annoying. I was like crazy annoying. To be honest, I know that like I have friends that'll be like, huh, well you're annoying right now. But like I was like annoying. Like I would send people like 5,000 messages a day on Discord when they wouldn't talk to me. Like, I don't know. I know I'm a female, but and I ended up getting banned from that server like 2 times. Those temporary bans were lifted. I had a third ban, but it was an IP ban. My IP ban from Jab was because I was talking to an admin who was a really good builder. He was like head of the build team or whatever, or he was like one of the leading people in the build team. And he was working on a spawn for a mini game. I think it was Kit PvP. And I started talking to him. I was like, "Hey, you would be really good at this game. Uh, I think it's called Master Builder on Mineplex." Oh, holy shit. Yeah, but I told him he would be really good at Master Builder, and I said Mineplex. Now, the rule on that server was not to advertise, so they thought I was advertising by just saying the name of the server. And so this, I think his name is Cookie Monster or something. He banned me, IP ban. And so I was like, that's kind of dumb. Like even when I was like 10, I knew that it was dumb that I was getting banned for just saying Mindplex. So that ended up getting lifted, and I came back, and the server had went through some kind of merging with another server. I think a little bit before I got IP banned. It was either before or after. But I remember coming back and there were like new staff members or whatever that had come from the server that merged. And there were more people on the server. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I get to talk to more people. And my friend Pan, or Emily, she starts telling me, she's like, hey, now that you're back, you get to meet like my friends or whatever. And I was like, okay, who are they? Who are you cheating on me with? And she was like, this is Minnie. So I started talking to Minnie, and that's how I met Minnie, I remember. I came on the server and Emily introduced me to her. And then Minnie introduced me to Bella, and then I started poking fun at some of the nerd people in the survival server or whatever. It was what's his face? Oh, Power and Hawk. I know that these names are probably so funny sounding, but and one thing became another thing, and eventually we were just all like a big group of people, of friends, I guess. Yeah, so I've met a lot of people, and that's where my primary friend group came from. Like, and of course I've met more people than I've said. It was it was a good time in the past. Unfortunately, time passes, and then we all grow up, and then we all get wrinkles, and then next thing you know, wife bad jokes are funny. And then some of us became really stupid people. Some of us stayed swagger. But Yeah, so I guess this video is just me talking about my experience with Jab and Minecraft in general. Um, I did not, however, enjoy um being like 12 and dating some of them. Me being stupid. I decided, hey, this is Minecraft. I have some friends here, and what if I dated one of them? For the sake of brevity, I dated in really big quotes, like massive quotes. I dated Hawk for a little while, and Hawk has come up on my channel a few times. Even if you don't like personally know me and you just kind of like have seen it, he's like in almost every video that I've ever put out. You know, that's cool. It's because we're friends, you know? And then I dated um oh, I used to want to date Minnie. I had a really big crush on her. I also kind of had a thing for Emily. If you're seeing this and like that's like the first time you're hearing that, sorry. But you know, the past is the past, okay? When I used to date Power, he turned out to be an asshole, but you know. Sometimes you're just too swag for people to be nice, okay? And you know, that's all you gotta know. If you're being bullied or something, all you have to know is that you're just too cool to be not bullied. You know what I mean? And I've actually met Hawk like 3 times so far. And it's been fun. We're together now, seriously, instead of 12-year-oldly. Um oh, it's fun to think about everything. Uh, oh, I also, man, I totally left this out. But I also used to be a staff member. Like, I used to be a staff member on my favorite ever Minecraft server. Like, yeah, Mineplex is cool and all, but it's not such a cool server if it gets you banned for saying the name, so guess it must be bad. I got to be a helper for about 3 months or something. I was only a helper, which is like the lowest staff rank. But you know, we can't all be winners. I was also like 8 or 9 or whatever. Nine's what I meant. I used to be like 9. Well, duh, I used to be 9. But now you gotta be like 13 and a half, I think. I don't even remember the age, but they changed it. And I got demoted because I was using caps. Um, and by the way, I've never really understood why you shouldn't use caps on a Minecraft server. It just, it never really made sense to me. Like, I mean, if it makes sense to other people, like, I mean, whatever, it's your server, but like, I don't know, I just never really understood the necessity. But yeah, so that's what I got demoted for. Um, so you can tell, um, you know, the standard rules of a Minecraft server are don't say Mineplex and don't use capital letters when you type. Okay, I've made the greatest mistake in the world by doing both of those. Like, if I did one, yeah, that's awful, but now that I've done both, watch out. I know that we can all agree that Jab has had its peak. 2014 to 2016 I would say was its strong years, and then in 2017 it started going down a little, and then 2018 it eventually just became like the four same people on survival, and then like my friend group on creative, which only consisted of like 5 people, which was fine. It was still like 9 people, but um, it was pretty low for what it was in the past summers. I guess I'm done talking. Thanks for listening and watching and listening to my awesome Jab story. Of course, it's more complicated than that, and there is more, but you know. to not talk your ears off. That is all. Thank you. Mwah.